So, hello YouTube. What's
Daughter's home from school.
happening? Back in the kitchen again.
Okay, that's the end of this. What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again today. And something a little bit different today. The Just Essentials range is going good, and this was supposed to be part of the Just Essentials, hence why I have included the Just Essentials title, because when you shop online with Asda, sometimes they substitute things. Now, with that being said, I have got a bargain here, but I will try the Just Essentials one in the future. However, so I tried to buy the Just Essentials fish fingers, which are these, for 69 pence for 10. And obviously they mustn't have had them in the warehouse or whatever, wherever it comes from, the delivery place. And they substituted it with these, which still 10, however they're £1.10. So these are 11 pence per fish finger. But I only paid 69 pence, so technically I've paid 7 pence a fish finger. And I was going to compare the Just Essentials with these Birdseye ones, which is £2 for 8. So, and that's a cheap Birdseye one. If you actually specify with the cod or the haddock, they go even more. But £2 for 8, 25 pence. So it's more than double the price of the Asda one, and more than triple the price of the Just Essentials one, which I wanted to try. So we're going to give these a go. We're going to see if it's worth paying twice as much, and potentially 3 times as much, because I actually paid 69p. So let's have a look at the boxes. So here are the boxes, and we'll start with the traffic light system. We'll go side by side or over the top. So per 4 fish fingers, and that one's per 3 fish fingers, so we're going to have some maths to do here. So per 3 fish fingers, 157 calories. Per 4 fish fingers, 251 calories. So that's 60 something calories. So there's less calories in the Asda ones. Fats, there's less of everything in the Asda ones. All the fats and saturated. That's the traffic light for the Birdseye ones, and that's the traffic light for the Asda ones. That one's based on 3 though, and this one's based on 4. Ironically, there's more in that one. So the weight, that is 300 grams for 10, so that's 30 grams a fish finger. And this one is 224 grams, which means that's 28 grams a fish finger, because there's only 8 in there. So pretty similar size fish fingers. Let's have a look at the ingredients of the Asda ones. It says wild Alaska pollock fillet fingers in breadcrumbs. Alaska pollock / fish, 64%. You've got wheat and fish as the allergens, and that's the full nutritional information. So 64% pollock. Okay, ingredients. Wow. Alaska pollock fish, 48%. So there's less fish in this, in the branded one. That's surprising, isn't it? There's the nutritional information for that. So that shocked me a little bit. 48% Alaska pollock in this fish finger, the branded ones, and 64% in the Asda one. That's crazy. Okay, let's get them open. So we'll start with the Birdseye ones. So this is what the Birdseye one looks like. Pretty solid. And this is what I would associate a fish finger looking like. So this one's breadcrumb and this one's batter. So we won't get them mixed up. So We'll do 3 of each. Right. I didn't realise that. But there we have it. So one's batter and one's breadcrumb. We'll go with it anyway. We'll get them in the oven. I believe about 15 minutes, both of them. Yeah, 12 to 15 minutes, both of them. We'll get them in the oven and we'll have a taste. So while they're in the oven, I just wanted to thank all the new subscribers that have joined this journey. We're above 1,600 now, which is mind-blowing. Thank you so much. Next week, I've got more for you. I'm going to try put out, now I'll do my best. I'm going to try put out 2 videos a day, Monday to Friday. I'm going to try put one out at 12 o'clock noon and one at 6 o'clock, which is going to be the normal video, which I'm going to move from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. These just essential ones. With the 12 o'clock one, it's going to be breakfasts. Breakfast. It's going to be cereal comparisons. Because as you can see up there, I've bought an absolute shed load of cereal to compare, and then I decided to come back to the Just Essentials. So, with that being said, I am going to have to go up to Asda this weekend as well, because I got so many substitutions in the online order, and it's all right when you get a higher price one. But I had some things like I had an Indian platter I wanted to review, and they swapped it with £3.75, and they swapped that for 4 vegetable samosas for £1 or something. It would just not. Some things, and the hassle of handing it back over to the driver. Sometimes it's better to just go up there. So that's what I'm going to do. When that happens and they substitute things, I had 20 plus meals planned and all written down, planned, and I've had to cross them off. So I'm going to go try get the actual what I need for them meals from the store.
So, hello YouTube. What's
Daughter's home from school.
happening? Back in the kitchen again.
So the fish fingers are ready, and they look, well, one looks very orange and one looks less orange. The battered ones have the breadcrumb ones, sorry, have fallen apart a little bit. They seem to be open more. The battered ones have got a bit more consistency. However, I am going to lose 2 of each now from a comparison due to the daughter being home from school, as you just heard. She's going to put it in a sandwich with ketchup. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments. Does ketchup go on a fish finger butter? And we'll have a try. I am left with 2. This is the Birdseye one. Inside, it's a very uniform shape. It's still like a little block of fish. It's not really like flaky, whereas the Asda one is a bit flakier. There goes the oven turning itself on again. Right, taste the other one and tell me which one's better. I bet all you can taste is ketchup. So my daughter is munching them fish finger sandwiches. Which one's better? The cheaper one. Controversial. So she thinks that the Asda 11 pence, or 7 pence as I paid, 11 pence a fish finger is better than the 25 pence a fish finger. So let's go for my opinion now. I'm going to start with the more expensive one. It's battered, it's more solid in its form, it's harder. It's nice. Did you just say we're 2 fisher? Mm-hmm. Fish finger 2 fisher. Kids there.
No, because it's the fish that you'd have at a fish and chip shop in the big fish. That's what it tastes like. And the other one tastes like a fish finger.
Right, so it's my fault for feeding you the cheap fish fingers your whole life. So you're not used to the expensive ones that taste like a restaurant fish. Right, I'll try the cheap one then. I've also had the cheap fish fingers my whole life. know what you mean.
It's good stuff.
The cheap ones are what you expect to have on your plate with chips and beans when you, certainly growing up when I grew up, and the way I'm bringing my child up. And she's right, that does taste a bit more like a chippy, because it's battered as well. I suppose that's why, like a fish butty from chip shop. I mean, I'll be honest, I prefer the more expensive. I prefer the Birdseye, but I could still eat these all day. So it's all about finances, I suppose. If you're going to try these, which do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. So I think that the more expensive ones would be better in a fish finger sandwich, because that's like a fish butty from the chippy, and the cheap ones would be straight on a plate with some chips and beans for a 50p meal. Also, I'd have bread and butter with that though as well. So who knows? Okay, thank you for watching. Do you want to tell them to subscribe?
Subscribe and like and comment your opinion.
Right. Your opinion on the food, not on me. Thanks for watching. Catch you tomorrow.